She started walking early, and once she figured out how to walk, she was running. There's so many tales of her you turn around and she's flying across the living room because she launched herself off a wooden chair.
She started talking in full sentences very, very young. But once she found a way to communicate, she really thrived with doing that and advancing that. Things with her are always very intense, and she's either big mad, big sad, big happy. And for her, that's just how life is. And for others around her, you know, it can be, they almost see it as too much. So trying to teach her that not to diminish herself, to comfort others has always been a challenge.
It was a lot of behavioral issues and, you know, physical outbursts.
Meltdowns,
and like complete meltdown over the simplest thing.
We knew from her intense emotional challenges, something is different, but is this maybe just who she is? And we didn't really get any indicators from physicians or anyone when we would try to describe this. It was kind of not picked up as anything worth looking into further.
So I'm freshly 15. I enjoy playing soccer. I played on my high school team, and I'm currently with 2 travel teams. I love taking care of animals as well as reading.
I think the past 2 years she's really focused on becoming a better goalie.
She watches people's behaviors, it's like watching somebody play chess, where they can see the move a couple of moves ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, why is she doing that? And here, if you just wait, you'll see why.
I look and I see what I would do if I was in that spot, and just about every time it's the same thing as what they end up doing. I can remember way far back. My biggest struggle as a kid was I was very antsy. I was the kid who was always up out of their seat doing something, and I would get in trouble for it. I mean, it's understandable, but at the time it felt very unfair.
Amelia actually kind of sought out this whole process on her own. She had been doing some research and trying to figure out what was going on with her because she felt like her needs weren't being met. And they found us, and we met with them, and we were like, okay, let's bring her in. Let's see, you know, what's going on. And she ended up, you know, meeting criteria for the disorder.
Here at our center, we try to make things much more homey, much more comfortable. We try to recognize that there are different accommodations for different people, that they need to feel comfortable and to be vulnerable, because this can happen when you're here for this type of, you know, test. So by them coming to us and getting this evaluation, we are then able to help provide them with the information that they're looking for and help say, yes, it's looking like it is autism spectrum disorder, and then this is what you should do. Or it's not, and then also, this is what you should do.
We were expecting something very clinical and cold. It was very comfortable and warm and welcoming and very supportive, even from the first phone call we got after we submitted the intake form.
I was very grateful that this place was here, because everywhere else we had looked, it was a year-plus wait, and I was desperate because I didn't want to wait that long to get the tools I needed to help me.
Having autism, I think it's a superpower, but it is an invisible condition because there is no way autism looks. And I think what people mean to say when they say you don't look autistic is referring to someone's behaviors. We're still in a place of autism awareness, but I look forward to where we can move into a place of autism acceptance.
There's help out there. It may take you a while to find the right help. If we had followed the original diagnosis, oh, she's just hyper and, you know, impulsive, you know, we may have never gotten here.
I mean, this is why we do this. There's just something so special about being able to help people understand themselves and understand what they might need and how other people can be supportive to them.
We knew early on that there was a need in this area, but what brings it, you know, more close to home, more important to us, is that we're from this area. And if we can help service the people that we are working with on a daily basis, and even more and better than what they were getting before, that's what makes it worthwhile for us.
The biggest thing I would want someone to take away is to not be afraid to speak up for themselves. nobody knows you like you. Nobody's in your head but you. And I definitely think it's important to be able to feel the freedom to be able to speak for yourself and get the help you need. And also that autism or any kind of neurodivergency doesn't make you lesser or broken. It just makes you different.